Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Power Arc. Today, we're reacting to the 100th episode of Dead Battle Mario vs. Sonic 2. And I think this is the 100th reaction I've done. Huh. Interesting. That's interesting how that lined up. Because some of there's a few I didn't react to. Cool beans. That's actually pretty. That's actually pretty cool. That lined up like that. Obviously, I know both of these characters. I've seen both of them. I've seen them fight before. Mario won the first one, I believe. If I remember, it does serve me correct. I'm gonna go with Mario again, just because Mario won last time. So yeah, let's get a good.
Their rivalry is legendary. Their fame, unmatched. This battle has gone on for nearly 3 decades, but today, it finally comes to an end.
Mario, Nintendo's whimsical Italian turtle crusher.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega's specialist of speed.
Time to find out if Sega really does what Nintendo don't.
For this bout, we'll be using the same rules Deathbell has had for the past 3 years. Most importantly, the original video games will be our primary.
This is the debut of their characters. Okay. Okay.
Primary source for analysis.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Plumber, carpenter, doctor. Mario
okay.
has worn many hats throughout his life, but he always does so as a hero.
Except for that time he tortured an animal, but no one really talks about that.
Born as one of the 7 star children possessing an extraordinary amount of power,
And extra horrible crying.
Oh,
fits.
wait, 7 star
Mario
children.
was an extraordinary amount of power.
There's only
Born as one of the 7
there's only 5. Who's the other 2? Who's the other 2 star children? What the fuck? No, wait, there's 6 there. There's 6 there. Who's the final one? Yoshi? Waluigi? Better be Waluigi. Please let it be Waluigi. Let Waluigi be a star child. Oh my god.
star children possessing an extraordinary amount of power,
And extra horrible crying fits.
Mario was assuredly
Yeah,
destined for greatness.
Then him and his little bro Luigi wound up in New Donk City, where he spent his days throwing shit at monkeys and, fixing toilets. Not exactly the great heroic destiny I was expecting, but hey, at least his girlfriend was smoking.
But everything changed after a
Yeah.
chance meeting with Princess Peach Toadstool. Her Mushroom Kingdom had been conquered by Bowser.
According to a 2015 interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, Mario's full name is Mario Mario. However, this conflicts with a 2012 interview in which he claimed Mario had no surname. See, I've always thought that Mario's last name was Itsumi. Itsumi. Itsume. Itsumi. Mario. Because Japanese property, you say your last name as your first name. So yeah. So this for me it would be Arc Power. Mario, Itsumi, Mario. But
The tyrannical
guess it's Mario
king of
Mario.
the Koopas. And her only hope of rescue lay in the hands of the Mario brothers.
And Mario had all the power he needed to take the Turtle Terror down. He's super tough, super quick, and really, really strong. He can jump several times his own height, smash tanks to bits with his butt, and toss Bowser around as if he's a featherweight.
So long, Bowser.
Needless to say, the
Yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom was in good hands.
So was the princess. She even gave Mario a piece of her cake. If you know what I'm saying. Get in there, buddy. You deserve it all. Oh, come on. It's an actual cake. That's good too, I guess.
it's unfortunate. Mario will never, ever, ever get a piece of that cake.
And if his strength doesn't cut it, Mario has plenty of extra
At minimum,
weapons.
Mario can retain 36 power-ups on his person as of Mario Adventure 4, and his bottomless gloves grant him indefinite number of uses.
Powers on hand.
Okay.
He can already shatter brick with his bare fists, but when he needs the power to break down the toughest walls, he busts out the Ultra Hammer. Sounds like a wrestling move Lou Albano would have used back in the day.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Captain.
Forged by two master blacksmiths, the Ultra Hammer
Was Lou the original Mario live action?
combined with Mario's mighty
Okay.
swing can break through practically any material.
And he's got a ton of awesome power-ups, like that spicy fire flower.
Actually, while Mario used to need this flower, he has since learned how to use pyrokinesis without it.
Well,
Okay.
the ice flower lets him freeze enemies. The Lucky Bell turns him into a kitty cat, and the Super Mushroom gives him a power boost and increases his size. Ha! I bet the princess likes that one.
With his frog suit, his swimming ability increases dramatically. With
Yeah,
the double
yeah.
cherry, he can create clones of himself with no power decrease. With the stopwatch, he can freeze time. With the cape feather or the wing cap, he can soar to new heights. And with the Starman or Rainbow Star, he becomes totally invincible. For a short time.
And with the gold flower, he never has to work another day in his life, because he's got an infinite supply of money.
Yeah. While most powers are plentiful, the invincible leaf can only be attained through specific contextual situations and unlikely to be part of Mario's available arsenal. Okay.
Weight of people.
While he can carry several power-ups at once, Mario doesn't always need them to prove his potential.
He's quick enough to maneuver when transformed into a bolt of
Okay.
lightning, and skilled enough.
This electric form is fast enough to travel between neighboring countries. In this form, Mario has maneuvered through complex paths, indicating he can react at
to
lightning
pilot
speed.
the
Okay.
Star
Okay.
Diver as it rockets through the atmosphere. He's so friggin' manly, he took an explosion to the face that wrecked an entire castle. And even better, he was standing in the middle of this.
Based on a standard tennis court's measurements, we can determine the blast of this fireball covered a radius of over 2,000 feet. To reach this distance, the blast must have had an explosive yield of over 2.4 megatons.
So what you're saying is Mario could totally play tennis with a nuclear warhead for a ball and be totally fine.
Probably. Also, he can throw a baseball
Okay.
so fast.
Based on Mario and Luigi's Paper Jam, Mario scales to Paper Mario, who survived a cannon shot to the moon. Given the 40-second time frame, he was launched over 21 million miles per hour and landed with 1.37 megatons of
Fast, it overloaded this speed gun, implying it was launched over 999 miles per hour. In the Mario World cartoon, he hurled a dinosaur out of orbit. Assuming this creature is of similar size and weight to a Tyrannosaurus Rex, this feat would require a force of over 135 tons of TNT.
Wait, Wiz, I thought you said we're only using the games.
Any official material counts so long as it's supported by the games, otherwise we'd be ignoring a huge majority of the character's history. Take a look at this chain chomp. It's actually made up of solid gold. Gold is ridiculously heavy. While 1 cubic foot of iron weighs 491 pounds, a cubic foot of gold is over 1,200 pounds.
Okay.
Luckily, a chain chomp is a perfect sphere, so we can compare it to Mario's height to find that it weighs nearly 6,000 tons.
Wait, did he just leave it in that hole? Cash it in, Mario! That thing's worth $366 billion!
That's
accurate.
actually correct.
Well, yeah, that guy on TV who always wants my gold told me.
This isn't even Mario's most impressive feat. At one point, he lifted an entire fortress and punted it through the air.
He does the same thing in the manga, and it's pretty on par
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the strength he's shown against Bowser, who's survived collapsing castles multiple times.
Since this presentation makes the castle's size difficult to determine, we measured the entire interior based on maps from the game. By scaling these measurements to the castle's smaller avatar, and conservatively assuming a limestone composition, we've determined the castle must weigh more than 61 million tons.
And he
Damn.
just kicked it away like it was a freaking soccer ball.
Given the distance it was kicked, Mario must have exerted a force of around 3.5 megatons of TNT. Do you realize what this means? Mario's foot is 231 times more powerful than the atomic bomb that dropped on Hiroshima.
Now seems like a good time for a beer. Or 12.
Honestly, Mario's
yeah.
absurd strength should
Mario compares to Donkey Kong, who punched the moon out of orbit, and Wario, who survived the Shake King detonating. By measuring the blast radius and the world map of Wario Land, Shake It, this blast equals 95.8 sextillion tons of TNT. Fuck.
shouldn't be as surprising as you'd think. While he's fairly naive and not much of a strategist, he's saved the Mushroom Kingdom from Bowser's clawed grip time and time again. And the Koopa King is tough enough to survive a dip in the sun, or even a black hole.
Don't underestimate Nintendo's powerful plumber.
Here we go!
Meet Meskaz, the
No, I'm
easiest
good.
VTuber program. From your VTuber
I don't
debut
need
to
any of
days
that. Bye.
Somewhere out there, on a strange alternate version of Earth, humans coexist with anthropomorphic animals. But
Okay.
this world has been assailed over and over by the vile Dr. Ivo Robotnik, otherwise known as Eggman.
Why the heck does he need such a dumb alias when he's already got a name as cool sounding as Robotnik?
But hope persisted.
Yeah.
Whenever the Eggman hatched a scheme, one did not have to wait long for a certain blue streak to speed by. This was Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's the fastest thing alive!
He's the fastest thing alive!
Yeah,
While Sonic has a superhuman physique overall, speed is his speciality. In fact, superhuman speed is a natural trait for the anthropomorphic hedgehog, though Sonic's abilities are far superior to his kin.
Wait a minute, all hedgehogs have super speed? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, real hedgehogs are also nocturnal, not blue, and when they try to make friends with foxes, they get eaten.
Yeah.
So I don't think Sega cares.
Alright then, to stop Eggman from turning all his animal
According to character designer Naoto Oshima, Sonic's iconic power sneakers are inspired by Michael Jackson's album Bad.
bells into batteries, Sonic cranked up that speed and weaponized it. He can crush his enemies with the spin attack, strike multiple times with the homing attack, go zero to Sonic Boom instantly with the super peel out, and plow through hordes of badniks with the spin dash. Holy crap!
Yeah.
I think this guy would just like vomit all the time.
He's also used a number of power-ups throughout his adventures, including elemental shields. The Aqua Shield is especially useful as it grants him an incredibly high bouncing jump and protection against his greatest nemesis.
Water.
Robotnik?
No, water.
Seriously, Sonic, buddy, learn to swim already and save our ears from that nightmare music.
The blue hedgehog can also gain abilities from
Yeah,
small
yeah.
alien beings called wisps.
They can turn him into a fireball, a yellow drill, a black hole, a bunch of stuff really, even a demonic hungry hippo.
But before we delve any further, there is something vital which we need to discuss. It's time to figure out Sonic's speed.
Oh boy, here we go.
While he has boasted that he is faster than light, Sonic has yet to prove this in canon without the aid of additional equipment or power-ups.
Oh yeah, like when he connects to a trail of rings.
Okay.
But you
Sonic can attack at light speed with the ancient light up power up, though this requires semi-lengthy duration and charging
can't take his
energy.
bragging
Okay.
too seriously. He's still got some of that radical 90s attitude.
I'm out of here.
The highest official description of Sonic's speed labels him as hypersonic, or somewhere between Mach 5 and Mach 10. This actually isn't too far-fetched. The game Sonic Unleashed records his speed, and he can reach a maximum around 3,500 SPD.
Sonic, he's got an STD. Sonic, it burns when he pees.
Assuming SPD translates to metric meters, given the game's Japanese development, that puts Sonic's top speed over 7,872 miles per hour.
Okay.
Over 10 times the speed of sound, and just over the official hypersonic description.
So, is that it?
Well, it's possible, no, likely, that he's faster. In TV shows closely tied to the games, Sonic has dodged meteors, did this with a 10,000 frame per second camera, and even outran lightning. All of which implies that he can move and react around 200 to 300 times the speed of sound.
How
Okay,
about that
okay.
one time he caught up to a cyan wisp? He said that thing's almost as fast as him, even without its laser mode.
That's right, the laser is a power it grants Sonic, not itself. Still, wisps are incredibly fast. At one point, a group of them flew from Earth's surface to a black hole in orbit in the 20 seconds Sonic and Tails were talking. By measuring the planet's curve here, we can find that the Wisp aliens must have been moving around Mach 200. As Sonic is faster than them, this supports his cartoon feats.
Why isn't that black hole sucking up the Earth? That's what they do, right?
It's more like a pseudo-black hole fueled by hyper-go-on energy.
Yeah! If I didn't know better, I'd swear you just made those words up.
Its presence near Sonic does emulate that of a singularity, and Sonic actually outran its pull for 30 seconds. Due to chaotic accretion, black holes pull non-orbiting mass inward at 30% the speed of light. Sonic's clearly pushing his running speed to its limit here, or else the black hole wouldn't have pulled him in. With this in mind, it's entirely possible that, without additional support, Sonic's maximum possible running speed must be around 200 million miles per hour.
That's insane! The fastest man-made
2014 Internet Interactive Annual is the official source, only official source, albeit loosely via outsourced publication, that Sonic can run at light speed. As it is unsupported in canon, this likely refers to the light speed dash. All official sources directly from Sega contradict this claim.
The object in real life was the New Horizons space probe, which took off at more than 36,000 miles per hour.
It took 9 years for this probe to reach Pluto, but with Sonic's speed, he could make this same trip to Pluto in less than 24 hours.
While we're tracking speed, I've always wondered how fast I can chug a beer. Start the clock, Wiz!
Are you gonna start?
I'm already done.
Moving on, even with this unbelievable speed, Sonic...
While his speed has broken time, this requires special circumstances such as using a time warp plate in Sonic CD or interacting with a void in space-time created by the Time Eater. Sonic cannot run through time on his own.
Sonic has far more power hidden up his sleeves.
He doesn't wear a shirt.
He can achieve the form of Super Sonic by absorbing an enormous amount of positive energy from the 7 legendary Chaos Emeralds. In this mode, he can teleport large objects, survive planet-level explosions, launch energy attacks, and fly near the speed of light.
But guess what? This
Other forms such as Darkspine or the Werehog transformation will require specific circumstances not typically accessible to Sonic, making them unlikely to be a part of his available
isn't
arsenal.
even his final form.
After the Emeralds received a boost from the Master Emerald, Sonic could achieve his ultimate state of being.
Super Sonic 2. Oh, nice cheeks there, bud. Nice dino. I fucking love Deadpool. I should have skipped. Fuck. I got distracted by the cheeks. Damn it.
Hypersonic.
He's got all the abilities of Supersonic, plus total invincibility, and a hyper flash that insta-kills everything around him. Oh, and he's definitely faster than light now.
Unfortunately, good things don't last forever. Without a steady supply of rings, these superforms can't even stick around for a full minute.
Sonic has resisted mind control from the Overmind, survived re-entry from orbit, and blasted apart a mountain. This would need more than 200 tons of TNT to pull off. And while fighting his evil Robocopy Metal Sonic, they shattered this enormous stalactite. Holy shit, just look at the size of it!
By comparing it to the buildings in this city and applying the density of granite, the most common rock in continental crust, we found that this stalactite must weigh almost 47 million tons. Which means a break like this would need a force of almost 200 kilotons of TNT.
Damn! He's definitely got what it takes to save the world from a madman scientist, even if he is kind of a dick.
Well, Sonic may be a bit arrogant, and he's certainly a thrill seeker, but at his best, he's the definition of honest and heroic. He's used his powers to defeat Eggman time and time again, even against gigantic death machines and cataclysmic events.
Those cute and cuddly forest critters can rest easy when Sonic's gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast?
How outclassed you really are.
I'm in a class all my own. Time to put up or shut up, Infinite.
Okay, cool beans. Let's go. Blue Apron? Yep. Shit. I feel like Mario still got this. I feel like speed goes to Sonic, but I feel like Mario's got the other categories. Let's go.
For a death battle!
Hello? That's a mine.
Finders keepers, pal. Whoa!
Damn.
You asked for it, Tubby.
Damn. Fuck it. Let's go.
You're too slow. Come here.
Damn. Best spam that shit. Okay, fuck. Let's go, Mario. Cat time. Fuck. Oh, you can't swim.
Oh, give me a break.
Yep. Why the fuck you draw an ass on that bird? Fuck, I ain't rewinding, you sickos. Fucking, why did you draw a fucking butthole on that? Okay. Give him.
Now I'll show you.
Okay.
Let's go.
I love that whole. Let's go.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, mamma mia.
Damn.
So long, Hedgehog. Woohoo! I'm the winner.
Damn. Okay.
Build a website
Fucking
you love.
nuke the
with
fucking
Wix.
shit out. Fuck. Okay.
For your words,
Hey, I got it right. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Let's go.
How did that happen? I know Nintendo won the console wars, but I really seem to remember Sonic having this one in the bag.
I'm sure Sonic could have won in specific circumstances, but more time.
Hold on, did Sonic win the first one? Did Sonic? I thought. Wait. I'm confused now. Okay, I could have sworn Mario won the first one.
Times than not, Mario takes the victory. Keep in mind this analysis was done with a focus on the games and their closely tied media, excluding alternate contrary.
Archie Comics version of Sonic has feats surpassing his game iteration, but the history and abilities of Archie and game continuity are too different to consider a single entity. Similar to how Mario and Paper Mario are separate characters.
Sources like
Wait a second. Wait a second. You said earlier that Mario scales to Paper Mario. So what?
the Archie comics or the Mario Brothers movie, where Mario and Sonic are essentially entirely different characters from their gaming counterparts.
Sonic had speed in the bag, obviously, but Mario was way too tough for him.
Their top strength feats paint this picture very, very clearly.
But I know what you're thinking. What good is Mario's strength if he could?
Sonic could not use Chaos Control to travel back in time to the start of the fight, as he requires a second individual to perform that technique. In contrast, Mario has several items that could reset the fight more easily and efficiently. In earlier times, and the retry clock. Okay.
Couldn't even hit the blue blur. He's way too fast, right?
Yes and no. While Mario obviously couldn't match Sonic's relativistic top-running speeds, he's moved
If we assume Sonic's base speed is faster than light, though, indefinite or unofficial evidence, the same standards must be applied to Mario. This grants Mario several faster than light feats, reaction feats, such as launching across galaxies and seconds in Mario.
Efficiently has a bolt of electricity and piloted the Star Diver. Based on our calculations, this puts him at the same level as Sonic's own reactionary feats. Since Mario was tough enough to tank almost anything Sonic could throw at him, it was only a matter of time before he tagged the blue blur with a deadly blow.
But what about Chaos Control? Couldn't Sonic just stop time and take care of things? What?
It's heavily implied he knows how to, but Sonic has never actually used the time stop ability in canon. Even then, Mario's stopwatch does the same thing, putting them on equal footing.
Ah, don't do that! Where's my wallet?
Actually, most of Mario and Sonic's power-ups countered each other in this way. Mario even had plenty of options for defending against Sonic's invincible super forms. But Mario also had a much wider variety of power-ups, offering multiple ways to overpower Sonic. For example, he could have frozen Sonic solid, or even turned him into gold. His arsenal would always outlast Sonic's because he's been shown to carry more of them on his person.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, I've seen things.
But even then, Mario's durability...
Scaling to Donkey Kong, Moon Punch makes Mario comparable to Dark Gaia, whom Super Sonic could not defeat without aid. Scaling Mario to Wario's durability makes Sonic's options to seriously harming Mario extremely limited. Okay.
Blew Sonic's out of the water. Even if we assume the 200 kiloton stalactite feat was entirely Sonic's doing, Mario survived an explosion that was 12 times more powerful. Simply put, Sonic didn't have...
Defeating Solaris and Time Eater does not automatically put Sonic on overall universal levels, particularly since those enemies universally threatening capabilities stem from the power Sonic does not
have a lot
possess.
of viable options that could take Mario down for good.
Okay.
I always knew Sonic was impressive, but Mario is just ridiculous. Probably that mustache.
Sonic was obviously incredibly fast, but he couldn't compete with Mario's superior strength, durability, and varied arsenal.
He got Mario'd.
After 100 episodes, you still can't think of a good pun?
No, but now they can see me do this. Ah, check it out, Wiz.
The winner is Mario. Thank you for watching our one.
That's good. I like that. Okay. Cool beans. Yeah. 66 now. Okay. Cool beans. We're doing good. Yeah. Until next time, guys. I'll be seeing ya.